In every house, the shadows hold their breath. Shirley Jackson. Welcome to Grimly.
I can't believe you sit in that chair.
Honestly, it's
good.
kind of better.
Okay.
I kind of like it.
I like
this
clearly
chair.
you do.
Right. I need a... Listen, we've talked about the lack of back support in most... I need a strong back support.
Talking about that, I was at the dentist this week.
Okay.
And they did some like real proper dental work. And the way I am sitting in that chair and they like have you tipped backwards and it's turn your head this way. And I go to a dentist that for me is a fancy dentist. I hadn't been to one that had all of the tools and things. So they have this thing that they stick in your mouth and it just holds your mouth open. So you really don't have to do anything except try not to die while you're sitting there upside down and there's like fluid and you're choking and they're like drilling.
You're just like the biggest mouth breather in that moment.
It's so uncommon. But you don't want to mouth breathe in their faces.
I know, but they're probably used to it.
It's the only way to not die. I don't know. Or it's for a person with allergies. It is like a little technical to survive through the dentist procedure.
Absolutely.
But the problem was it's like they got your head all twisted to one angle and then you got to turn it and there's pressure and there's no support for your neck.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, and they're like, oh, do you need to take a break? I'm like, I don't need to take a break. I need to get this over with as soon as humanly possible. And why aren't these chairs equipped with something to support my fucking neck?
Yeah.
Because I am struggling here.
That makes perfect sense.
So my neck is still like a little tweaked. 2 days later.
Did they shame you at the dentist?
There is always some. You know what? No, not on this.
No
but
dental
when
shame?
I went in previously for a cleaning and they were like, we have to do something to this tooth. There was a shaming then.
Yeah, we've talked about this. I feel like I floss every day.
That is actually not all that common. I don't think that I don't floss every day.
Mouthwash every day, anti-cavity mouthwash. I feel like no matter what, I always get shamed.
You still get shamed?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
think
do that.
there's a way to win in the dental shaming world. The dental shame is real.
That's crazy.
Dentists of the world, let me know.
Like, sorry.
4 out of 5 dentists.
Is it my fault or is it the food I'm eating? I don't chew grass
is it
and
genetics?
raw vegetables anymore.
I don't know.
And I do think there's some genetics.
Yeah, there's some genetics in there for sure.
Okay, well, good to know because this is probably TMI, but I'm not flossing every single day. I really try for 3 or 4 times a week. Okay. But some days I'm like, no, I have to wash my face also. And put a routine of skincare on.
I think... Oh, sorry. By the way, welcome to Grimly. We are 2 unserious people that talk about seriously creepy shit.
I'm Meg.
And I'm Missy. And 4 out of 5 dentists would recommend us. Sorry.
I was like, recommend us
like,
do what?
Where are we going?
Just recommend us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will try to do better.
Yeah.
Every time I go there, I say I will, and I do. Nice. You know what? That sounds very fresh and nice.
It honestly, I forced myself to make it become a habit, and now that it is a habit, it's hard to not floss my teeth. And if I run a dental floss,
go off, queen.
Pop off on your dental.
This lady is fresh.
Kind of.
Yeah.
My fresh
I'm pretty sure we talked about your smile last week on
We did. Yeah. Thank you. Oh my God. But I still feel like I get shamed. So
all right, well,
is my point.
You know what? I'm going to try better for me and not for them.
Yes, as you should.
Yeah.
Do better for your own. I mean, because let's be for real, long-term tooth care is a problem. Like,
yeah.
Get them all yanked out, get dentures eventually, but then dentures are a problem. Same with like implants and.
Oh, I don't like it.
Yeah, dental stuff is rough.
I know, and your insurance doesn't always cover it.
No, you could just get like the chiclet veneers. I really wanted
Those
to.
look nice, but it also seems like an investment that's not going to work for me.
No, I think you have
The
to get them
maintenance.
replaced like every 10 years
Yeah,
or something. It's insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they come off easier than you'd like to admit. Like you could bite something, just a normal food item to the wrong way, and then you're all funky looking for
God,
so you can get it fixed. It's not cute.
It's not cute. Because they like file that shit down.
I mean, some do, and I think they've gotten better. Like a reputable dentist, cosmetic dentist won't do it like that, but still, they do have to do some filing.
like I always think of
Crowns on all of your teeth.
like Christopher Walken from Sleepy Hollow, which we watched recently. We did. With the spiky teeth. I'm like, ooh, he looks like he's about to get veneers.
That's why he's so angry.
Yeah.
They fucking killed me
He's
before
like,
they could put these veneers
I know,
on.
right? God damn it. And you didn't even put veneers on my head when it was off of my fucking body.
And what's the point of that?
You had it in a sack. You couldn't fucking slap some veneers on there for me?
No, that doesn't seem like a good use of product. Like,
what are we talking about?
I don't know. What are we talking about today?
So
make it end, please.
Please put us out of our misery. What are we? Okay, so these are our last 3 episodes of the year. They're all Christmassy themed
Oh, fantastic.
for the holidays.
Tis the season.
Tis the season, end of the year. You know, solstice-y, Christmassy vibes. This one
witchy.
is going to be a rough one.
Oh, no. Okay.
This is like the true crime Christmas corner.
Okay. I was like, are you doing Germany?
No.
Okay.
No, we did talk about doing John
We talked about it.
But that felt like too much to try to do in like
a lot.
Yeah. I feel like I need a long time to research that properly.
It's just so much. And at the end of the day, it's not like we all don't know the story.
Yeah, it's like John Bonet, Casey Anthony, OJ, quote unquote unsolved cases, but
We get it.
we get it, right? Unfortunately.
I don't understand what happened to John Bonet. I mean, I know what happened to her, but I really don't know who did it. But we'll just never know. We will not know.
I don't think so. Unless, I don't know, there's some sort of like deathbed confession or something. What? There was a recent, someone was doing a deathbed confession. Fuck, I saw it posted online. I meant to bring it up in the pod and now I can't remember. Fuck.
You should cut this.
Perhaps I will. Yeah, I can't remember. You know what? I'll try to see if I can find it, and then I'll bring it up in our other 2 episodes we're going to try to do today.
Between episodes.
Yeah.
Because we're
By episode
compressing time.
3, we're going to be
It's magic.
housed.
Oh, no. Well, then let's get
No, so that's why we're doing the big sad one today.
Yeah.
First.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The holidays often bring families together, but for the Lawsons of Germanton, Christmas 1929 became a date carved into local legend for all the wrong reasons. A respected farmer, a loving mother, and 7 children should have been gathered around a warm hearth. Instead, the day unraveled into one of the most chilling and perplexing murder cases the South has ever known. The events that unfolded behind the doors of the Lawson farmhouse remain a tangle of grief, speculation, and unanswered questions. This is the infamous case of the Lawson Family Murders. This is a pretty popular one.
Alrighty.
Have you heard this one?
No, I don't know anything.
I know nothing.
Sometimes I'm like, that rings a bell.
I feel like this might eventually ring a bell for you as someone, like it rang a bell for me eventually because it was one I forgot about.
Gotcha.
And I was like, oh, there was a moment I was like, right, that one.
Okay.
So just FYI. So Charles, also he went by Charlie Lawson, was born on May 10th, 1886 and grew up in Lawsonville, which is hilarious. He didn't like own the town. That's just
Charlie
happened.
Lawson is honestly such an Americana
It
name.
really is, yeah.
Charlie Lawson.
And he's from Lawsonville.
Hot.
Why? I don't know.
It works.
So he grew up in Lawsonville, where he would eventually meet and marry Fanny Manring. He was born on October 13th, 1892. So she was a couple years younger than him. So in 1911, they got married, started working on a farm, and like any other farmers during this era, they started building their own workforce on their farm, aka having kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That is how you had a fucking workforce.
Just you really got to invest your time. Or I guess it started really early.
Yeah, right. So overall, Fanny and Charlie would have 8 kids altogether. Although one of their sons, William, would die of an illness at 6 years old in 1920, which is unfortunately very common during that era, right?
Yeah, 1 out of 8 is not the worst odds I've heard.
Yeah,
from this time period.
Totally. So at the time of the murders, the ages of the kids were Mary Lou, who was a few months old, 4 months old.
Okay, so we're starting from baby upward. Okay.
Raymond, 2, James, who was 4, Maybelle, who was 7, Carrie, who was 12, Marie, who was 17, and Arthur, who was 19.
Okay.
So a wide range of kids. Yeah. The Lawson family moved to Germanton, North Carolina, to work as sharecroppers, along with other family members on a tobacco farm. So sharecroppers, they would all kind of work on this plot of land that they were leasing from somebody, and the way that they would pay their rent was giving a portion of the crop, essentially.
Right.
So the idea was to eventually be able to save enough money to buy their own farm and land outright.
Was this an African-American family or
No.
this a white family? Okay.
No, this is a white family. So by 1927, the Lawsons were able to meet this goal and bought some land on Brook Cove Road in Germanton. So the farm had a tobacco barn and a farmhouse that needed some work. So Charles, Fanny, Arthur, and Marie, so the 2 older kids, would spend the next 2 years fixing up the old farmhouse itself.
Damn. Okay.
Everyone's going to work in this family. If you were to ask people who knew the Lawsons what they thought of the family, they would regard them as well-liked and respected. Charlie was known to be an incredibly hard worker and seemed to take a lot of pride in his farm. Fanny and Charlie's families also thought very highly of each other's spouses. Like Fanny's family thought very highly of Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie's family thought very highly of Fanny.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's 0 red flags. So I guess a little caveat to this case specifically is there is a lot of mixed resources and references that say very different things.
Okay.
So
It's a long time ago.
it's a long time ago, and I think just
ago.
kind of what leads up to this case, or what happens in this case, I think there's some after speculation that happens, because there's some sources that would say that Charlie had a temper, and that he was easily angered type of situation, kind of the opposite of what I just said. So
At that time, he could be like that, and her family would still be like, great guy. You know what I mean?
That's very true. That's very true. But I mean, for most of it, it was there was no red flags, essentially. But I'm just letting you know that it's a mixed bag on sources.
Okay.
But so overall, 0 red flags, which makes the events leading up to Christmas 1929 all the more shocking for everyone involved within the community of Germanton. So a few days leading up to the murder, Charlie decided to take his family on a day trip to Winston-Salem.
Oh, fun. Mm-hmm. Well, sorry, what time of year is this?
Christmas time.
Oh, okay. I don't know why you'd go up there at Christmas time, but whatever.
The way you just flipped your hair when you said whatever.
It's fine. It's the mountain, or I don't know.
Winston-Salem?
Yeah, what's the weather like there? Are they in the mountain? Okay, they took a little trip.
This is a meteorology
Holiday
podcast
trip.
all of a sudden. This is a dental podcast and a meteorology podcast.
Sorry. Okay.
I'm assuming there was snow. How about that?
Yeah.
Charlie goes to Winston-Salem with his wife, Fanny, and all of their 7 kids. And they purchase new outfits along with getting a family portrait taken.
Oh, wow. Okay. New outfits for everybody. My goodness. That would have to be expensive.
And some people have speculated that, because some people say that then Charlie says that there's a Christmas surprise.
Like he planned it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. If you're going to kill your family, why would you buy them all new clothes?
Yeah. It's hard to speculate with this one.
Sure.
There's just a lot.
All
and
right.
this is a family portrait.
This is the picture? Mm-hmm. They look scary. I'm not going to lie. I'm scared of them.
Yeah.
It's the eyes from the photograph of the time.
I know.
And they must have, how long were they standing there staring into
I know.
dead space? They all look, no one looks happy.
But I don't think you were this is an era where you smiled in the photograph because you
'Cause
had
it
to
takes
just
so
stand
long?
there and take a picture, right? Is my assumption.
Okay, everyone looks dressed very nicely.
Yeah, they're all in their new outfits and they're taking basically a family portrait.
Wow. Okay, all right. The sun is huge.
I know.
Big,
right.
tall, broad
I
shoulders.
know. There's some speculation there too.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get into that. So, for some people, this is a mission of premeditation by Charles,
Sure. Okay.
because he knew that the family's days were numbered, more or less. So he figured, why not splurge, I guess?
I know, but this is a sharecropper family. These aren't wealthy.
No, now they own their farm.
Oh, okay.
So this is 2 years after they had got their
So
farm.
it works for white people. Sharecropping works for white people,
I guess.
at the time. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe. Yeah, I know. It seems like it could have been a good idea, but it seems like
It's indentured
Yeah.
servitude.
absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So this family was able to buy a farm from sharecropping.
Okay.
I don't know if that would be the
So
case.
they maybe could afford it to buy a bunch of new
and
outfits.
some
I
people
mean, they
were
were
saying,
on a trip.
Yeah, and some people are saying that because they were successful right now, that Charles was like, you know what, we should all splurge. We should buy some new.
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Sure.
We should get a portrait.
Okay.
We should get some new outfits.
Well, that's nice.
Yes, yeah. So the fact that the Lawson farm was actually doing pretty well at this point, it's around Christmas time, like we just said. Let's splurge a little, for lack of a better word. Which then will lead to the Christmas morning in 1929. Trigger warning, this is where it gets bad
All right.
for everybody. And you.
All right,
You have to sit here
I'm
and listen to
prepared.
it. So sorry. Okay. So on Christmas morning in 1929, everything seemed to be perfectly normal in the Lawson home. Marie had started making her famous raisin cake for Christmas dinner. I know. Raisin cake was the fun, fancy thing in that era, which, you know. And Charlie and Arthur, the oldest son, headed out early to go rabbit hunting with their 2 beagles.
Cute.
So, you know, it's like a fun, leisurely morning.
Totally. It sounds borderline waspy, actually.
A little bit, yeah. So at some point while hunting, Arthur is sent into town to go pick up more ammunition.
Why? Oh, for the hunting?
Yes. It's not super clear if that's because he and Charlie had actually ran out of ammunition
Sure, maybe they.
or they had the wrong kind for rabbit hunting.
Okay.
But we do know that Arthur is more or less sent away.
I feel like rabbit hunting would require very small,
Yeah.
like BBs,
Right.
buckshot type,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To me, not something that would kill a family. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless some other type of ammunition was
Yeah,
purchased.
you're right. Yeah. So Arthur heads off into town, and most accounts say that he would be seen in town around 1 p.m. that day.
Who's Arthur?
Arthur's the oldest son.
The son,
The
okay.
tall one.
Okay.
The one you're like, yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And there is some speculation that maybe Arthur was sent away because he could have probably been the only person in the family who could stop Charles,
Okay.
unfortunately.
All right.
So meanwhile, back at the farm, Marie and Fanny are preparing Christmas dinner, while the 2 younger sisters, Carrie and Maybelle, were setting off to go to their aunt and uncle's house down the road to wish them a Merry Christmas.
All right.
So for reasons unknown, Charlie waited in the tobacco barn for his 12 and 7-year-old daughters to walk by, where he shoots them with a 12-gauge shotgun.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's hiding in the barn? Mm-hmm. Jesus.
I know.
Okay. As they walk by?
Yes.
I'm
They're
like, what's the plan here? What if they didn't walk by? Now people have heard you.
It's so fucking weird.
Okay.
Like this events that just happened. I don't know. Like
Okay.
it doesn't make any goddamn sense. That's the problem. So he then bludgeons them to death after shooting them to make sure they do not survive.
Okay. That is terrible.
It's very terrible. This like 12 and 7-year-old, his daughters, right? So Charlie then takes the bodies of his 2 daughters and places them in the tobacco barn, where he places rocks underneath their heads like pillows,
Okay.
which is weird. So Charlie then reloads his shotgun and heads towards the farmhouse.
Okay. I hope no doubt you would have heard that.
So there is a lot of speculation there too. It seems there was a lot of rabbit hunting, especially on Christmas morning in that area. So
Okay.
people could have assumed
Just
people rabbit hunting, including Fanny and Marie and the rest of the people in the
okay.
farmhouse.
And maybe it wasn't like next door. Maybe it was like, I don't know, quarter mile.
Yeah, I mean the barn is
300 yards
on
away.
the property. It's not like right next to the property. It is there, but it's not like right next to it, right?
Okay.
So the next chain of events isn't super clear because there are conflicting stories, like I've said with most of the stuff in this case. But most conclude the next chain of events happened like this. So Fanny is killed on the porch of the home, the wife, and it seems like she was either outside peeling potatoes or bringing in more wood inside, but either way, she is the next person to be killed outside on the porch
Okay.
of the farmhouse. Marie, hearing what just occurred, was at the fireplace curling her hair.
Whoa. Okay. I'd love to know how that works.
I think you just literally keep an iron like on the like on the stove and then you curl it.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. And she begins screaming and she is killed next. Some reports say that she was shot. Some reports say that she was bludgeoned.
Okay.
So, not great. This is also really not great. So, big trigger warning. James, who was 4, and Raymond, who was 2, were killed next. It is said that they both tried to either run away or hide from their father in the home.
God.
Like,
things.
I know. So, like, it's your dad.
That's
like
crazy.
your little, like, 2-year-old.
No.
Like, fucked up. And this is more fucked up. So, Charlie then goes to the crib of 4-month-old Mary Lou and bludgeons her to death.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Charlie then takes his entire family besides Arthur, who's not on the farm, he's been sent to town, and places them in the tobacco barn. And just like Carrie and Maybelle, he puts rocks under their heads like pillows and crosses their arms.
Okay.
There is a little speculation that might be not true, that maybe he just left everyone in the house. Like I said, there's a lot of
It's part of the lore. That's
it might be part of the lore, but it's kind of unknown.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of a big, huge detail.
It is, unfortunately. That's why I'm telling you right now. Yeah. And I'll get more into that later. So after placing his family in the barn, Charlie goes into the nearby woods, and there are some conflicting accounts, but most say that his brother Elijah comes over to the Lawson family home, either because he heard the gunshots.
Sure. Yeah, that's a lot of gunshots.
Or he just wanted to pop in and say Merry Christmas. Yeah, right. And he sounds like he was also out rabbit hunting.
Okay.
His brother. But he notices a large amount of blood in the home.
Oh, Jesus.
He looks through the windows and sees the scene. And in the fact that the place is eerily quiet. Yeah. And so this is where that problem is. It's like some sources said that he looked in the home and saw all the bodies.
Okay.
Or he looked in the home and saw just basically a bloodbath.
Okay.
So it's either way.
He sees there's a crime scene.
It's not fucking good. Around 4 p.m., a telegram was sent to Sheriff John Taylor along with the local coroners to come immediately to the Lawson home. This is all happening on Christmas Day, which fucking sucks.
Okay, so a telegram. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is a telegram?
Like the ding, 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 ding,
so
ding,
with
ding.
a...
Yeah, like the little tappy.
So you have something at your house.
I think probably they
had to go somewhere.
Yeah, they had probably to.
None of this is happening quickly. That could take hours.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it was happening pretty quickly just because of the urgency.
Find it, and then you go. But what if his town is 40 minutes away?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The timeline's a little funky, but it is definitely going to take hours to get anything done during this era. I mean, Arthur has been out.
We're so lucky to be alive. Help couldn't actually come urgently.
Yeah, exactly. So at this point, Arthur and Charlie are unaccounted for. And a bunch of hunters in the area surround the Lawson home to see if anyone would exit the home because no one knows what actually occurred. And there was a couple sources that said that Elijah went inside the house and maybe heard someone upstairs, or it sounded like there was someone in the attic. And so he runs out of the house thinking that there's someone up there that just killed everybody, right?
Got it, yeah.
And it's fuck,
Okay.
So the home is searched, but once it's realized that no one else is in the home, a neighbor notices the drag marks in the fresh snow leading to the barn, and the deceased Lawsons are found.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And so, so the hunters came, they surrounded the house, they're waiting for someone to exit, but then someone else goes in and no one's there. There's no one alive, unfortunately. So it's now into the evening of Christmas, and sheriff's deputies, reporters, and multiple neighbors and family members are all over the Lawson farm.
Yeah.
Everyone's just...
Wow. All right. So that is just relatively quick then.
Yeah, relatively quick. But it's also
in a few hours.
Like John Mulaney joke. It's, we should just mop up all this blood in this crime scene,
They cleaned it up?
No.
Oh,
but people was walking around. No one's... There's no...
CSI.
Yeah, this isn't this is a crime scene. We need to keep everything... Keep everyone out of the crime scene, right? It's none of that happening. So... Arthur does eventually return back to the farm to find that his mother and siblings are deceased, and his father is nowhere to be found.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, so he's gone. He went to town to go buy ammunition.
Suspiciously gone all day long.
It probably took him a long time to go to fucking town.
Okay.
Like you just said.
Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just listening.
That is when a single gunshot is heard out in the woods.
Okay. While he's there in front of everybody?
Arthur, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Dad killing himself?
Charlie is then found dead by a single gunshot wound leaning against a dogwood tree.
Okay.
And some sources said that the dogs, like the beagles, led people to where Arthur was. And some sources say that the dogs were already with Arthur.
They might have been, yeah.
Yeah. And they were like howling after this happened. And that's how they found them.
Okay.
So 2 notes were found on tobacco auction receipts saying, quote, trouble can cause, and, quote, nobody to blame but. That's it. That's all we get.
Oh, interesting. How cryptic.
I know.
Okay.
So no one to this day knows what these notes mean. There is some sources that say nobody to blame but, and it seems like he was going to write I. No one to blame but I. That's still really fucking weird.
Yeah, or maybe he was like writing across a number of papers.
Yeah.
So you only have seen.
But even if you put those together, it doesn't make any sense. So in the snow circling the tree where Charlie was found, there is evidence that he'd been pacing around this tree for hours.
Okay, because I was like, why do you wait so long?
He was just pacing, and there's like a ring, and like he's walking so much around the tree that he's like kicking up mud.
I think
like through the
lost
snow.
His mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone's just like, what the fuck is going on at this point, right? Yeah.
It's gotta be one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
So the Lawson family is taken to the Yelton funeral parlor where the bodies were embalmed almost immediately. There was no autopsies done, or at least it's not clear. And it sounds because there was coroners there and not medical examiners. At this time, a coroner could not do an autopsy. Only a medical examiner could.
Oh, okay.
So that seems like maybe that's why, but
it's Christmas too.
It's Christmas, yeah. And honestly, even one of the people that was helping with like the embalming and stuff was one of the sheriff's brothers who was in town because of Christmas, who was a doctor.
Oh, wow.
Randomly,
okay.
yeah.
Damn, everyone's fucking Christmas ruined.
Oh, right?
God.
So there is some speculation that Charlie had gotten some sort of head injury while working on the farm that caused him to murder his entire family.
Okay.
But according to most reports, some brain tissue was taken back to Johns Hopkins University because that's where the sheriff's brother worked as a doctor.
Got it. Okay.
Diva. And the brain tissue was examined, but there wasn't any sort of evidence of brain trauma.
Okay, well, that was a long
this
time
is also 1929, 1930s. I mean, talk about CTE now, and yeah, there could have been something for sure. So this case is obviously horrific and instantly gained national attention, and thousands of people would come to the Germanton area to pay their respects at the funeral held on December 27th, 1929.
Wow. Just days after.
Just days after. However, Charlie's brother, the other brother, Marion Lawson, also opened the home to the public as a tourist attraction.
Oh,
and charged
grim.
25 cents per visitor.
Ew.
I know.
I don't like that. That's your own family? Mm-hmm. I don't really like that. Mm-mm. Just sell the land, sell the house.
So Marion said,
trying to do it for the son.
He said that he was doing it for Arthur to like help with the mortgage on the farm and help pay for everything. But Arthur still lost the farm, and there's no reports that say that Arthur actually saw any of that money.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and there was like even people like I guess the raisin cake was still like sitting there and iced, and people were like pulling the raisins off of the cake.
Ew.
And taking them home as just like a souvenir.
We have been lurkers.
I know. We talk about true crime is not something new.
I mean, that's gross.
We're
only getting more sensitive now, hopefully.
I think so. Having a little more empathy, I would say.
I don't know. It's
some
a
people,
slippery slope.
Some people. It is a very slippery slope for sure. But yeah, so eventually they had to put that cake in like a glass box. So it was still on display, but you couldn't pick raisins off of it.
I mean, it had to be just the craziest thing anyone there had ever seen.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like maybe the house is still there. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if they're still doing tours.
Wow.
That sounded like for a long time. They were doing tours for a very long time. Yeah. So even with all the notoriety, no one could really explain what the hell happened on that Christmas day and what caused Charlie to snap. But there have been some theories put out there that we will now talk about.
We will discuss
after a break.
Love horror movies? Haunted houses? Creepy cult classics? Love a good drink while you scream? Then you need to check out Spooky Sips, the podcast where three spooky-loving ladies dive into horror movies old and new, all while sipping on some delicious spirits of their own. From slashers and slow burns to final girls and found footage, they bring the laughs, the screams, and the cocktails every 2 weeks. So grab your glass, hit play, and join the watch party because horror is better with friends, and maybe a little wine. New episodes every other Thursday. Listen to Spooky Sips wherever you get your podcasts.
Theories. Let's get into some theories. Okay, so some have speculated that maybe Charlie wasn't the person who had actually killed his family. Someone else could have killed his family because Charlie had seen something that he shouldn't have, or was involved in some sort of nefarious stuff. Okay. Maybe he wasn't a sharecropper and that's how he got as far. Maybe he was doing some shady shit.
Oh, okay. I'm going to listen because it does sound like a stretch. But I did also think, I don't think sharecropping is set up to actually benefit people. Which is why people that had money did it.
Right.
Like
yeah.
The credit card that's in everyone's wallet instead of specifically to keep you in debt. So maybe. Okay.
Yeah. There's some speculation that, he actually...
The type of business where people in the 1920s would murder your whole family. I don't know about that. Or maybe he... Okay, sorry.
But maybe he, read it. I mean, no, keep speculating.
Maybe... I don't know. Even then, he's still the guy that did it.
Yeah. Or, maybe he did that because he was about to be...
part of his motive.
Yeah, he was about to be found out and, everything, but to lose everything.
Sure.
Perhaps.
Yeah, okay.
That's usually...
But
John List... Wasn't he in huge fucking debt before he killed his family?
Yes, they always... Yeah, the family annihilators are usually... It's like
an ego thing.
Yes. And did you watch White Lotus, this new season?
Yes.
Same thing with the almost family annihilation. It's because, I can't keep up the appearance and the image of what my family...
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe there's... that's why he, did the family portrait and, he knew...
Possibly.
Yeah. Let's give them one good day before it all ends. But just the violence that happened.
Yeah. It's tricky. I don't know. It's weird.
It could have been a light was you just all drink a pina colada and
that's true.
Yeah. So it's
everyone teach their own, I guess.
Yeah. So a lot of this stems from the fact that a lot of people say that Charlie seemed like a nice, average, upstanding guy.
Okay. And
according to some accounts that he had a short fuse after that head injury. Like I said, it's a mixed bag, unfortunately. And people just really couldn't come to the terms or understanding why he did this.
Yeah, some things we'll never understand.
Something is, it just, I don't know. It's fucking weird. So this case was never investigated as anything else than the familicide, unfortunately. So we do not have any sort of forensics or clues to prove this one way or the other. So if there was something else going on, we don't really know.
Yeah, it's lost.
Unfortunately. Yeah. So there's also the possibility of some sort of mental break or mental illness that was undiagnosed with Charlie, and he just kind of snapped.
Yeah, that sounds like it makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because
circling the tree too.
Yeah, right. It just something seems off, but there wasn't really any sort of. There were accounts about stuff after, but it's so hard to say that's just people adding to the narrative or adding fuel to the fire of the lore of this story, because there is a lot of lore around the story, unfortunately, especially with a head injury. No one can specify a date or even a year that this head injury happened, even if it did happen. I'm sure he probably has had once or twice.
He looked like he had a head injury or two. I'm not gonna lie.
So it's very possible that he could have snapped in some shape or form, but I mean, I always think of what's always the one that happens really early in men. Schizophrenia.
That's true. He was older, right?
He was in his 40s. But maybe, he could have had some sort of early onset dementia. We don't know, especially because people didn't go to the doctor, right? Can't really get a man to go to the doctor now.
Yeah.
So it's we just don't know, unfortunately. So the biggest theory that comes with the story, which is kind of what triggered me, I'm I remember this case, I might trigger it for you too, is this theory gained a lot of attention since it emerged in the early 1990s. And it was brought forward by an author, Trudy J. Smith, and who has written 2 books on this case. One's called like White Christmas, Bloody Christmas.
Okay.
I can't remember the other one's called. She claims a woman called her anonymously and said that she had taken a tour at the Lawson farmhouse, and the tour guide had told her that Charlie had killed his entire family because he had actually impregnated his daughter Marie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, I remember this one now.
This is news to me. Oh my God.
So Stella Lawson, one of the daughters of Marion, the brother who was charging people to go into the house, also tells Trudy that this is why Charlie killed his entire family too.
Whoa. So the townsfolk are like, we knew something was up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So Stella then goes on to say that her mother was approached by Fanny, the wife, with the concern that Charlie was having an incestuous relationship with Marie, and Marie was possibly pregnant.
Oh my God. Oh, this is dark.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
Okay. I mean, I don't know why you have to kill the entire family. I don't know. You could just kill yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could just kill the one that you got pregnant. Like, you're already, the violence is already there against her. Like,
right?
Strange.
Like, why did you have to kill your 4-month-old?
Oh my God. Okay. Oh no, I don't like that at all.
I don't like it either.
But where does that come from? Do you know what I mean? That's a wild story.
It's a wild thing to make up fucking 60 years later.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe people are just like fucking bored out there in Germanton.
That's a crazy stretch. It's a crazy stretch. Okay, interesting.
It's a crazy thing to say.
It is a very inflammatory thing to say.
Yeah, especially for people who are no longer around and can't defend themselves.
Yeah, at a time when I don't think people were like, gossiping so as flippantly as we do now.
Right, totally. There was no Bravo.
Exactly.
So interestingly, Stella's mom, who passed away in 1928. So she passed away before this actually happened. The murders occurred. So if this conversation did happen, it happens before.
Oh.
But like, if this had happened and Fanny was so concerned about it.
Sorry, did this lady die so she gets pregnant enough that everyone's concerned about it, and then she dies before the murders, but no one knows the daughter's pregnant? So how many months? It could only been.
I know that's also part of it too. Is like
weird.
maybe she wasn't pregnant then, but she like knew there was an incestuous relationship happening,
times.
Or like maybe multiple times. Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Okay, or maybe she was concerned about it.
Yeah.
Like now she's old enough,
right,
to get pregnant.
Maybe.
Gross.
Very gross.
There's truly nothing. I can't. We've talked about this before. There's nothing like actually more horrifying to me than
that.
Yeah. The abuse of your own children.
Yeah.
And it fucking happens.
It happens a lot.
It unfortunately happens more than
we know.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And also like the thing for me with this one is if Fanny had an idea, I don't want to put blame on this woman, but like, why didn't she fucking do anything? Why didn't she just like Earl her husband like Dixie Chicks or Dixie?
I don't know. She might have been a victim also.
I know.
Like from the beginning.
I know. But like, why not just pretend to kill him in a farming accident? Like just run him over with a fucking tractor. I don't know. First of all, I don't even have children, so I don't understand. Yeah.
I don't like it. I hate it so much. I did not. That came out of left field.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
So there's also been reports that other family members have also since corroborated this story as well. But it
actually does make sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. The thing is, just to try to be devil's advocate, there's a lot of these family members that are seeming to make money or like adding to the lore and like kind of keeping this in the zeitgeist a little bit.
I know, but again,
I don't know.
That's such a crazy, gnarly stretch.
It is.
You could create lore without, full incest.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like the most heinous crime. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like maybe just be like they're cursed or something.
Yes,
yeah, there was a hex.
Invent a witch.
Invent a witch.
Do something. I don't know.
There was no Etsy witches at the time, but you could have found one.
Literally anything but that. Because that sounds too specific and too out of the left field to be untrue. I didn't think this was going to be the theory I landed on. I hate it. It's
I'm
so
sorry.
awful,
I'm
but it
sorry.
does explain why someone would murder
Their
8
entire
people.
family. I know.
Okay.
But like, it's all just like, why? Ugh, yeah. So
Bro, kill yourself.
Seriously.
Okay?
bro.
Always.
It's always instead of just. I'm not trying to say
take
that
yourself
anyone
out and leave everyone else alone.
Right?
You are the problem.
You are the problem, sir.
He was the problem no matter what was happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Let's be real.
Jesus.
So a friend of Marie named Ella May has also said on record that Marie had confided in her also that she was pregnant and her mother and father knew about it.
Oh my God, that poor thing.
I know. I'm just to
Jesus.
have both of them know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to like trash on Fanny, but I probably would have killed that man.
So gross.
And like I would have found a
The thing
way.
is, like, at that point that your daughter's pregnant, I don't know, and you have that many kids, I bet it was not a secret
Yeah.
to her.
Right.
So, like,
He was gross.
she might have just accepted it.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's nasty.
It's very nasty. Tragically, in 1945, Arthur dies in a car accident. So the last living Lawson dies in a car accident, leaving behind a wife and 4 kids, which is really sad. And this causes people to speculate that maybe the family had some sort of curse placed on them.
It is weird how these things happen to people like that.
Yeah.
Like,
And even some have gone as far to say that they can see the spirits in the family photos and that Charlie's spirit can be seen on Christmas Eve
okay.
walking around the cemetery. And they're all buried together, including with Charlie.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's all one big plot.
I mean, the bodies aren't anything after we die.
That's true. Yeah.
So, but gross.
It is gross.
Did he go to prison or what happened to...
Arthur?
Oh, he died.
Yeah,
The
he
dad
killed-
died.
yeah,
Oh,
he killed
I was
himself.
like, how did we punish him?
Yeah. No, he
He was unpunished.
yeah.
Hopefully in the afterlife.
Hopefully. Not in fingers crossed. Like that.
He went to
like
the bad place.
Yeah, right, like Ghost at the end and he's like sucked down with all by the like yeah.
Exactly.
That would be an ideal.
Swirling.
Right. Yeah. So the Lawson family is buried together in a private family graveyard close to Germanton. They were buried in the clothes they purchased and took the final photograph together that was taken days before their untimely and violent end.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Mary Lee was buried in her mother's arms. The little 4-month-old.
Sweet.
I know. Speculation has never ceased as to why Charlie, a seemingly upstanding and hardworking farmer, decided to end the lives of the people he was supposed to love and protect over everything else. This is one of those cases that can't be tied in a neat bow at the end. The story and the reasoning as to why will always haunt those North Carolina hills. And maybe that's why it endures, because all that remains is a silence that can't answer back. A shattered family frozen in a photograph in a cold December snow, and a tragedy etched so deeply into local memory that it still echoes more than a century later. And that is the Lawson Family Murders.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Where are you, Christmas?
Holy Christ. Okay. You know what? She was a bummer.
Yes.
A doozy and a bummer of a story and a lot to think about.
It's a lot.
I'm just going to be thinking about it.
I know.
I don't know what else to say. Thank you.
You're welcome. The last 2 of the year are going to be different. They're more of a vibe.
Oh, love a vibe.
Yeah, they're a little more kooky. Not kooky, but they're more like a Krampus.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Where it's just, I wrote just a lot of bullshit. For lack of a better word. And so we will probably we're going to try to do it today.
TMI. That's TMI.
We will.
That's behind the scenes. BTS.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
BTS.
Yeah. BTS. We'll probably be drunker. That's for sure. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Rate, review, subscribe,
Help the sisters out.
and
Until next time.
stay grimly curious.
Nice.
Look at that.
You did it.
Thank you so much for listening. Music by Alex Kingston and Adam McKinnon.
For podcast photos and updates, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Grimly Podcast.
Be sure to rate and review, and we will see you next week for another episode. Bye, bitch.